Welcome back to Y.E.S, everyone. Today we are going to be doing an album review for the second album by S.G. Lewis titled AudioLust HigherLove. I am excited to talk to you about this, so let's roll the intro and get into it. So the big things to note about this album, I've got a couple of key phrases or ideas that I want to share. The main thing that you want to take away from this is that he is keeping his niche. It is kind of in its low-key electronic kind of element still, but there's still a lot of hints of him wanting to go a little bit more mainstream. And I mean that in a positive way, not in the sellout kind of way. So the fun is there. There are a few songs in here that I'm going to highlight that are going to cross generations. It is something that you'll want to share with your peers, something you'll want to share with your parents, something with your grandparents, something with your younger siblings if you have those. I think that these songs actually have an impact of uniting people, and that is the exciting part of this album that I enjoy and the thing that I try to get out of most music. Now, the other thing that I particularly like about this album is also that S.G. Lewis kind of gets a highlight of a rising star. I'll talk about that in a minute, but I'll try to focus on the album first. What are the things that I like most about this album? I think it has a very mindful delivery in the genre that he sticks with. I think there are plenty of songs in here that people who are not familiar with him originally can easily warm up to. I also particularly like the fact that the songs are able to get some mainstream attention. I saw him not that long ago performing on Jimmy Fallon, and I thought that he chose one of the better songs in order to do that. I'll highlight two of those songs right now. The first song that I'm definitely going to highly recommend is Lifetime. And the second one is Something About Your Love. I know I can only include little moments of those clips here on YouTube, but I hope that they give you a sufficient amount of taste to be able to want to go and search those out for yourself and really listen to them. I dare you to not want to share them with another person that you care about. I think that that is going to be the most infectiously tempting part about this album, especially those two songs in their best ways are going to be just things that want to be shared with other people. Now, if you wanted to also listen to a song that was in that kind of mode that I hinted at as a little bit more low-key, but still very good, I would highlight the song Another Life. I enjoy that one because it takes it a little bit more down-tempo, and there are some acoustic effects that he uses there, and I particularly find it very innovative. Now, for things that I don't particularly care for in the album, it's very minor, actually. What I wrote down is that I think that there are just small moments, keyword moments, not particularly songs. I think in the whole album, there's probably one that I don't even dislike. It's just one that I personally don't think I'll revisit. But there are moments in the album where I feel like it's in the experimental mode. And I mean that kind of more in like a trial stage. But he decided this is good enough for the song and I'm going to release it. And for me, I just felt like some of those elements that were added in here or some of the production moments were just kind of in their trial stage rather than ready to go, rather than having their eureka moment like some of the songs that I highlighted already. Now, one thing that I do want to get to about this album, going back to the rising star aspect of what S.G. Lewis has here. I view S.G. Lewis as like a sports prospect in college. And I don't mean like the star quarterback or the incredibly tall, incredibly strong basketball player that's going to go number one in the NBA. I'm talking about someone who coaches, scouts, managers realize that there is potential talent here. We're going to work at it. We're going to squeeze all the juice out, and eventually he's going to pop and be successful. I think that that is very, very, very likely with S.G. Lewis. I think that probably with one more successful album, I think he's going to reach the large audience that he deserves to receive. I think people are starting to notice him, especially, being on a primetime show on TV. I think that's a start, but I think his music is going to get more attention eventually, and he deserves all of the praise that he's going to get when that moment arrives. I think that there is enough inventiveness that is praiseworthy, but I do think there is enough time for him to be able to get to that moment where he will be ready to receive all the acclaim that he deserves. Now that I've said all that, it's time for the main question that I know you're all asking. Can I recommend this album? My answer is yeah, I can recommend this album. As I mentioned, very few moments. I think the rest of the album can speak for itself. It's something that you should go listen to right now if you haven't already. If you have listened to it, let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this album. And also for the rest of you, let me know what you think I should review next, or if there's a topic in entertainment that you would like for me to address. I really want to get to more than just album reviews here. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to get that yes in your life. Be sure to chase excellence, chase quality, chase yes. We are your entertainment specialists. We'll see you next time. See you later.